Hello everyone, this is Khaled and welcome to a new Xbox One video. So in my last videos I have showed you how we got the ability to run the kernel exploit for the Xbox OS, System OS, which released by Emma Carrot Cake, and I went through to showed you how you can run the new method of injecting by payload, because previously it was requiring the advanced file explorer for trust, but with the new method we can just run this command, which is payload server supplying stage2.bin and run.exe, and then we would have access by listening with a netcat server for the port 7070. So in today's video I will show you how you can run Homebrew applications, or basically UWP apps, which might be not unsigned. I showed a teaser yesterday for that thing, so I'm running here Sonic Time Twisted. This is a Homebrew application which you can find it on a dev mode repository. As you can see here, the game is running on the Xbox Retail. This is the Xbox Retail. As you can see here, this is the retail version, because we have here the games and we have here the Warhammer Vermintide. So today I'm going to show you how you can achieve the same outcome on your Xbox if you have the exploit, everything set up, and game script application is there with the proper kernel thing. So we have here a website called dev mode repository, and basically this was used for the Xbox dev mode. So if you have a dev mode and you paid Microsoft the subscription, which is $20 I believe, they will give you access to a dev mode, and you can boot the console in a dev mode, and with that you can run any applications, like as long as it's signed, but you will not have the ability to run games on it. So you can run Homebrew applications, or you can run emulators on that dev mode, but it was separated. So once we had this kernel exploit, now we have the ability to access the system OS and install applications, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So if you go down here, you can find a lot of emulators, and you can also find some games. So basically I'm using this game, so I will show you how we can run Sonic Time Twisted, because this is only one file thing. So if you go here and click download app, it will basically download the application, which you can see here. It's just an Apex APPX application. So to run this application on Xbox, we need to do some things. First, we need to have the dotnet-8 So you can go, I will leave a link on the description for the SDK. You need to download this file. It will be a zip file, and also you need Windows SDK. So the way it works is that we need the Windows SDK so we can resign this application .apex to a specific certificate. Then we can add it on the USB drive, and then we can run it on the Xbox once we load the exploit. So you can go ahead, download both files. So you have this the .NET SDK, and then you need to download the installer here. And I'm gonna go through the process. So I have here the collateral damage. This is basically the application. This is the exploit files that we have. And for that we will be using a custom run. So I will be using a custom run, but let's go ahead and get the downloaded apps. So I get the .NET SDK 8.030, that one from the link I provided, and we have the Windows SDK setup. So what you need to do is just extract this file to using WinRAR or whatever. So you'll end up having a folder called .NET SDK, and once you had this folder, you need to rename this folder to just .NET. So you just remove everything and rename it just .NET. So when you enter the folder, you will find the .NET.exe. I have here my Xbox USB, so this is the folder that I will be organizing everything. So this should be my root USB, and then this is the media device that I will be plugging in. So suppose this will be the root. So what you need to do is just shift this .NET to the root of the USB. Okay, so this is step 1. Step 2 is just you need to run the Win SDK setup. So let's run that. So it will mention here that you need to install the Windows Software Development Kit. So this is the boss of the development kit. So you click next, and you click next, accept, and then you keep everything checked and you click install. So it will be starting the installation process. It will not take so much time. And once it's finished the installation, we need to verify that we have the proper sign tool and repack inside the Windows thing. So let's keep it running and we will get back to it. So in the Sonic folder app, we have the sonic.emsix that we downloaded from the Xbox dev repository. What I added is a temporary key.pfx and app certificate.cert. These two files will be supplied on the link on the description. And then we have also two PowerShell applications, PowerShell scripts, sorry. And what we need to do just now is to unpack this sonic.emsix, so you can use either 7zip or you can use WinRAR. I'll be using WinRAR, so I have here the Sonic Apex, and all you have to do is just open WinRAR, put the pause, and then double click on the Apex file. It will show you the content of this Apex file. So what you need to do here is just create a new folder and name it unbundled, and then drag and drop all the contents of this inside the unbundled. Okay, let's open this folder. There is one file we need to delete. So we have here this apex signature.p7x. You need to delete this file. Okay, and then we need to open apex manifest.xml. So right click on this file. You can edit with Notepad, or if you don't have Notepad, I will be using VS Code. So you need to come here for the publisher, and you need to change this the publisher equal cn equal. So you need to change whatever in here to the to a value of dev. So the cn equal dev. So it need to be like that. Okay. Then you need to go here and save the file, or Control S. So now you are good to go for that file. Okay. So we changed the publisher to dev. Now let's go back here and let's explore what make Apex PS1 and the resign. So this is a step 1 that we need to rebundle this application, or like we have unbundled, so we need to rebundle it, and then we need to resign it with a certificate, which is laying here. So let's open these two files with VS Code and check what's inside. Okay, so this is the making Apex. So we need to make sure that the SDK path is valid and it's running. So once we finish the installation of our Windows SDK, you should have access to this path. So let's try to access this path here to check if it's working. It seems that my SDK installation is finished, and I have here access to the path. You need to check that, and once it's finished, you should have this access. So the path is clear. If it's not, then you need to check where is the Windows SDK is located for the signing and repacking tool. So let's go back here. So as long as this is fine, it need to be also the same on the resign.ps1.app. So we have these two files now, and we changed the manifest. Now we can go to PowerShell, and what we need to do is just open a new PowerShell window. So you need to come and type PowerShell on the start menu. You will have this window. So if your folder paths have some spaces, you just copy this thing and put it inside double quotes. So I will be navigating here, so I'll put it here in a quote, and then I'm here now on that path, and what I need to do is just to execute the make apex file. So this one, the first one. So what I will do is I will just execute make apex file, and then I will supply the sonic apex file. So son sonic. Okay. And then press enter, and what it will do is just create a package creation succeed. So we have here a new package called sonic.emsix. So this file will be resigned with the resigning tool. Okay. So after that, let's make a clear here to clear everything, and then we need to do the resigning. So I will type resign, and then I will add the Sonic Apex again, not the new key created. Let's need to be the Apex file if you're using the scripts, and then I will supply the temporary key. Okay, so now we see here now this is the result. The first was selected, issued by dev. This is what we changed it on the app manifest, and then it mentioned here number of files successfully signed is 1. There is no warnings and there is no errors. So now we are good to go. So we have now our emsix file. So this is a new file, so we need to copy it and paste it on the Xbox root drive. So this is the root of the media drive. Okay. And now we need to take all the custom files that we have here. So I will be leaving all this custom file, which is including this, the certificate and the temporary PFX file that we used for resigning. You need to copy them also and paste them on the root of the USB device. So you will end up with having .NET. You will end up having .NET and Sonic SMX. We have the repacked. All these files should be inside. This one you don't need. So basically you have the certificate, the shell, import estimate. This is also you don't need. The shell, the Sonic, and everything here. So this is the files that you need to keep it on the USB device. And one more thing that you need to replace. So when we run the payload server underscore win, this one, the command that was shown on the example, you need to replace this run with the run supplied on the custom USB file. So what you need to do, just copy this, paste it here, overwrite it, and you can see the size difference. This is 146 kilobyte, this one is 145 kilobyte, and the reason we're using this one, this enabling the loading and running of installing unsigned application, or what we have give us more access on the system once the kernel have been exploited. So what you need to do is just copy this file, paste it on here, and the command when you run, you need to run this command. The payload server command now will be running with this custom run, not the one supplied. So this is very important, because if you have the payload file from the collateral damage GitHub, it will not work, because it needs some specific access level privilege, and this run is customized to do that. So you need to run it with this run command. So now everything is ready. We have these files in our USB device. You need to copy it and paste it on the USB media device and then plug it to the Xbox. So let's jump to the Xbox and start our exploit. So before going to the Xbox with the USB, you need to make sure that you edit one file here, which is shell.xml. You need to right click on this file, click edit. It should open with either a notepad, or if you don't have it, you can edit it, open it with VS Code if you have VS Code. So I will open it now with VS Code, and then you need to go to line 16, and then you need to make sure that you put your IP address for your PC here. So because we will be using another netcat instance with a port 1337, you need to make sure that you put the correct IP address, because when we trigger this file, it need to be having the correct IP address of the PC, so you can starting to give it the command for the installation. So make sure that you edit the shell.xml on line 16 with your PC IP address. So here I'm running a 3 terminal windows, one with the payload server, that one for loading the stage point, the custom run, and then I'm loading on the second screen is the netcat server on the port 7070. And also you need to make another netcat with the port 1337. So running all three together, and then you need to come to the GameScript app and run the code once. So with you need to make sure that you run the 3 programs before running the GameScript app. We need to wait a bit until it's triggered here. It will be a moment. Can take up to 30 seconds or something. So yeah, we are temping. We see, as you can see here, it started to load. And as you can see here with this custom run, we have internal dev unlock enabled, app mode unlock enabled, and allow development without dev license enabled. So now we need to copy and paste the command, which is loading the .NET with the certificate XML. So you need to copy and paste this D command, and it should load in a moment, and then it should mention that certificate imported successfully. And then you need to load another command to execute it on the D drive, which is the dotnet shell. And you can see here, success attempt to run the scheduled task. And now we navigate to the other screen, which is the 1337. And we can see that like we have now ability to type stuff on it. So what we need to do is to navigate on the dir and do directory here, and come here to put deployutil space on slash install, and then we will take our sonic.emsix, we'll put it with the D drive. So we need to supply the D drive path. So we need to type D column slash and then put the extension, and then put the file and hit enter. And now it's started the process of installing this file on the Xbox. So we're doing a remote installation for the emsix. It's not a remote in remote sense, but yeah, it's installing from the USB device, but we executing this like from this command prompt shell using netcat. So you need to wait a bit. And as you can see here, it's mentioned that Sonic Time Twisted unofficial, ready to start. So what we can do now is navigating to the Xbox, go back to the home menu, and you can see here that the game is here. So let's run that. As you can see here, the game runs successfully. So with that, we have now the ability to run any, not any, I will not say any, because there is some issues with running emulators now. So Microsoft basically have blocked emulators from running on the retail mode. There is still some registry keys need to be patched so it can be allowed. So until this moment, there is no way to run either Dolphin, or you can run Xenia or something like that. So until now, there is no way to run this emulators, but who knows, we can in the future find a way to bypass this registries, and we can install the UWP application. But yeah, basically if you have a UWP application, which is, it can be installed on normal Windows, it can be repacked as I have shown in this example, and you can just like unpack it, repack it with the proper certificate, sign it again, and then you can have the ability to install it. Just make sure that you're using the proper run.exe, executing the commands, unbundled, having the Windows SDK, all that matter. So once you have this files ready, you can just like put it in a USB and then go through the process as I shown here with netcat. You need to open the two windows of netcat and injecting the payload if you have if you don't have advanced file explorer already there, and basically you can do the installation there. So here you have it. Now you can do this amazing stuff on the Xbox One and also on Series S and Series X. Thanks for sticking in. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you didn't done so yet, and share to the friend. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.